Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Will the Collector back here with another video review. But what have I got for you today, folks? None other than Cliffjumper from the Bumblebee movie in Studio Series number 64 by Hasbro. I don't know if that was how that was all supposed to come out, but that's how I said it anyway. But here he is in his window box packaging. And I'm going to say I anticipated this guy a lot just because who doesn't love a Cliffjumper? I buy a Bumblebee, I want to buy a Cliffjumper. And lo and behold, here he is in his plastic visage. Unfortunately, I know by watching the movie, only recently, I didn't make it out to the theater to see this one. I can't tell you why, but I wanted to. After watching the movie, I was really, really happy with how everything turned out. But he dies! Is that like the big thing that we're going to do with Cliffjumper from now on? Is he like the Kenny of Transformers? Like, oh, hey, there's Cliffjumper. Oh, he's dead not that long after. That kind of sucks. Anyways. Here he is. Here's the back of the packaging. There's his figure right there, which... boy, he's not looking like he's going to look like that. And I guess his alien vehicle mode, which I can't remember whether or not we actually saw that on the screen before he got axed. Let's see. Some of the stuff back on here. A big screen-inspired scale detail backdrop. Cybertronian Falls, I guess, is the backdrop. And as the battle on Cybertron rages, Cliffjumper and his fellow Autobots are overwhelmed by the Decepticon attacks. Here's the other side with a nice product shot of him, the Autobot logo. Top of the packaging, bottom of the packaging, bunch of stuff I can't read. Anyways, I'm going to pause this video, get him out of his plastic and cardboard prison, and I'll be right back with you. Here we go, boys and girls, all out of the packaging, and here is what we got with Cliffjumper. I'm not gonna lie to you, I fiddled around with him a little bit, and man, is he's a little wonky. I'm not gonna lie to you, he's a little wonky. But I mean, at this scale, I mean, he's a deluxe figure. What am I expecting here? You know, I mean, stuff's gonna be a little loose, gonna be a little movie. I'm sure stuff snaps or is intended to snap into certain places that they can't quite get, and so on and so forth. I bought the figure, not to say, you know, hey, it is what it is. I'm not for ones of just accepting shoddy product, but I will tell you, he is far better than the World War II Bumblebee that I have. Because, man, talk about buying with regret. I wish I hadn't gotten that guy. Anyways, let's get a close-up look on him. Here we go. Not a bad face. You know, wish you had some shading. Bring out a little bit more of the sculpt. He is a black and red bot. That's Cliffjumper. I'm not expecting much different out of that. You know, got a decent amount of backpack. Which doesn't, I mean, that doesn't really bother me unless it prevents them from standing. I know a lot of people, they don't want a parts form, they don't want a backpack. I get it. Again, certain things just aren't going to bug me as much. And then he comes with a plasma-looking rifle, or like a little minigun. I don't want to say it's like a little minigun. You know, that fits nicely over his right hand. And this is interesting because I think that's probably going to, they got it split right there. That's probably going to come into part of the transformation and storage later. But there he is. Just to kind of go over his articulation a little bit, his head is on a ball joint. You know, where's this? I don't know. I'll go with where it's at. Oh, that's part of probably transformation. Oh my gosh. Gotta be careful with that pin. But there we are. Got a ball jointed shoulder. Can go up, can go out. Of course, as I do that, he kind of separates a little bit, which, it's fine. It's a transformer. You know, got a single jointed elbow. Comes up to about there. No wrist articulation. Again, I wasn't really expecting it. He's got a bit of a waist swivel. I think that's due to the transformation. Ball jointed hips. Can go up. Whoa, whoa. He can kick the crap out of somebody's jaw. Let's see here. And then single jointed knee, but it kind of bangs into some of his parts right there. And he's got a ankle ball and a swivel for the ankle. So hopefully I had him standing properly there. Yeah. All right. All right, now I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try to attempt this as we go. So if I mess this up, apparently I gotta pop his chest piece forward. There we go. And then pull the back piece down, which releases these to kind of move forward. Guess that's gonna. So there you kind of see how stuff is going to transition. And that goes up. Back down there. Man, that is just not giving me a nice warm and fuzzy. Chest piece is supposed to go up. Oh, and then these, I guess are supposed to. Man, that just does not twist that well. I'm not going to want to do that a whole heck of a bunch. I can tell you that much right now. And I guess this comes back up. Yeah, you can kind of guide and see where this stuff is going to eventually go. As you see the car starting to take somewhat of a shape. Yep. So just gonna make sure the arms are swiveled, because right inside of there is where these arms are going to peg into. There we go. Well, the backside's almost done. Man. I think I'm jumping ahead some steps here. I guess those were supposed to be pegged in at some point in time. But it looks like they can drop down to back here. Yep. There we go. Well, connected to there. Because you've got a tab and slot right there. It's not really wanting to go. There we go. Pins and needles, boys and girls. Pins and needles. Looks like the wheel. Looks like it's almost there, because that part pops into there. And then I see where this tab, and I see a slot right there. Just kind of making sure that they line up properly. Other than that, unpop that. It's like some things aren't quite lining up the way they're supposed to. See if I can get that over there. Get this. Come on. I don't know what that is catching on. Well, it keeps popping those out. Those are sliding down there. That peg's not going to fit in the side of that forearm. That looks like a problem. Not too bad. And this accordion's down. Oh. This is a mess, boys and girls. I'm not even going to lie to you. I was very excited for Cliff. Movie toys are just, they can be like that. Like that's the main reason why I didn't get a lot of the early studio series. Well, that and I wasn't gonna, I was kind of like over the movie designs. There's a few that I've really, really liked or felt like, hey, that's necessary for my collection. If you like them, hey, thumbs up. I'm happy for you. You're part of that generation to where all you know is the Bayverse and everything that comes with it, you know, hey, as long as you're a fan. All right, that's a little better. Stuff's not quite slotting in the way I want it to, so. But there he is in his car mode for the most part, which is pretty good. That's supposed to, well, I'm not sure that's going to lock in there, but it's supposed to tab there at least. It's pretty good looking car mode. Now, I know that they're going to be releasing B in this version. I don't know when. Yeah, if that peg could fit in those forearms, that would be probably better. And let's see. I don't even know where the gun's supposed to go. So, I was supposed to peg this up in there like 4 steps ago. I don't want to do it now. Supposed to peg back up in there. Oh, I don't want to. I'm gonna just kind of show you where it was supposed to go and what step. So it's supposed to peg up underneath the hood. Oh. So I unpeg a lot of this stuff. Yep. It was supposed to peg up in there during that. Oh. Sandwich a lot of this back together. Yeah, I mean this depends on a lot of other stuff falling into place where it's supposed to be at a certain point of time while you're popping all, and I just, you know, it is what it is. I'm not an engineer. I couldn't have designed this any better. I'm just the guy who wanted to buy it. Oh, see, and popping that out. Pop the gun out. You know what? It's supposed to pop out underneath there. Anyways, there he is. For the most part. Damn it, pop in there. Okay. It's almost like he's got his face in the front of the car. I know you couldn't make that out, but if you've seen the movie, you kind of know what I'm talking about. You know, which isn't bad. Yeah. Oh. Anyways. And for comparison, here is the Bumblebee in his Jeep mode. That's a nice set. Like I said, you buy a Cliff, you buy a B, you want a Cliff. And here's his backdrop. Looks like a Cybertronian Falls, I think it was supposed to be. You can sit right there. I haven't saved any one of these backdrops. I've just, you know, gotten the figure and I get rid of the packaging. And, you know, hold on. And here they are together in their butt modes. Which, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Similar transformations. His Bees has got to be a lot easier to get everything popped together. But then again, he's just going to a Jeep, to where Cliff is going to a sporty Cybertronian sports car, it looks like. But there they are. Again, this has been Studio Series number 64, Cliffjumper, from the Bumblebee movie. I have been Will the Collector. If you like this video, go ahead and like it. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Set bell notifications, all that other good stuff. You know, share with your friends, all that other stuff. Anyways, I don't know. Yay or nay on getting it? Again, if you're like me, you get a Bumblebee. You kind of want to get a Cliffjumper as soon as he shoots out that's similar in size and stature and stuff like that. This is going to fill the, you know, movie B and Cliffjumper part of the shelf for me. They got a version of B coming out that's in that sports car. I don't think I'm going to get it just for how this transforms. I mean, he is very janky and wonky to put all together and stuff like that. If that's your thing, go ahead and grab it. Just because you're going to collect how you're going to collect. For me, I would have preferred a red Jeep version. Maybe they'll come out with it. Maybe they'll come out with a red version of that, and that would definitely take place of that one. But you know, it's your collection. Collect how you want. I have been Will the Collector. Take care of one another, and I will talk with you later. Bye bye.